Hello, everyone. Welcome to our interview. So today's interview is with Ms. Çiğdem, who is an assistant professor at Koç University Department of Archaeology and History of Art. She received several grants and honors as in part of EU projects such as WALADU Erasmus Capacity Building Project and BANUU Erasmus Capacity Project that we are going to talk about today. So without further ado, I just want to start with my first question. Ms. Maner, could you please explain when, how, and why you got involved in an Erasmus KA2 project?
I was asked by my colleague from the Bologna University, Professor Niccolo Marchetti, if I would like to join, because the geopolitical placement of Turkey between Iraq and Europe was very important. It was something like a bridge. So, and we have been collaborating in several projects beforehand. So I was delighted to be part of it and I accepted.
Okay.
And it was 2015, I think. So either 2014 or 15, we started to write the project, and then WALADU started in 2016.
Okay, perfect. Since you mentioned about the project, could you share with us what the aim and the results of the WALADU projects were?
Well, WALADU is an Akkadian word and means to give birth. So the aim actually was to give birth to something new. And since the project was involving Iraq and the archaeology of Iraq and 3 partner universities, it was majorly actually to modernize the BA courses in archaeology and ancient history of our Iraqi partner universities, which were Baghdad, Qadisiyah, and Kufa. And a second aim was actually to foster international collaborations between the EU and the Iraqi countries, the Iraqi universities, and also the colleagues. And a third aim was to reinforce capacity to design teaching units and also to produce innovative knowledge, and also to help them to design syllabi, which would be taught also at Koç University during a training program.
I see. Okay, so I understand this project has ended. So are you currently involved in any Erasmus KA2 project? So if yes, could you please give some details on your role?
The second project actually started already as an idea before the first one was finished, because we saw that the project had very good results, and to make it sustainable, the results, we decided to continue and to apply for a second project. Also, WALADU is mentioned by several other project applications and projects in Iraq and other countries, so that we had a good chance actually to continue. And as I said, we had started something, but if we would not have a second project, it might have left in oblivion, and also we needed some kind of continuation to sustain it. And this is why we started to write the second Erasmus capacity building project already 1.5 to 2 years before WALADU project was going to finish. And that project was called BANUU, and which means to raise. So first we gave birth and then we started to raise our baby. And that still continues, hopefully, for the next years. And my role is again the same. So we are PI, co-PI of that project, but the partners has changed. So in WALADU, it was the University of Bologna, LMU Munich, Koç, and in Iraq we had Baghdad, Kufa, and Qadisiyah, and now we have Bologna, Turin, Kras, Koç, and for the Iraqi partners, they remain the same, and we also have added the University of Mosul. So it's a larger project.
I see, thank you. And how is Office of International Programs helping you out with the projects?
Well, without the Office of International Program, this project would not be possible, to be honest. First of all, their help is inevitable because they are providing actually all the necessary information, bureaucratic work, and also, as I said, it would not be possible because I'm an academic and I'm an archaeologist, but I don't know, let's say, the bureaucratic details, the numbers of the university, the student, all the projects and so on. And these are necessary when you write the project. So the role of Office of International Program is really half to half. So I do maybe the archaeological and academic part, but OIP does the other. So it's a strong collaboration, and it would not be possible without them.
Thank you very much. So are these projects contributing to your research or the papers you are writing?
Definitely. Usually Erasmus projects are not considered as research projects by many people, but this is not true because it opens, first of all, new perspectives on research. You meet people you have not known before, there are new collaborations. And if I need to talk about my own field, which is archaeology, I have access actually to new material in a country I have not worked before. So for example, the WALADU project started, as a project in the higher education field, but we saw within the project that in Iraq, there are actually no archaeological projects at the universities which could serve the students. So we decided to start an archaeological survey as part of the WALADU project, which has led also to publications. So that's actually something we could not foresee, but we did. So it fostered new collaborations. It also fostered, the encounterment of new archaeological material and colleagues and students, and has led also to important publications, not only in the field of archaeology, but also we wrote articles actually about the project. So what the project outcome was, how it started, and what kind of benefit it is actually for both sides. So it fosters research in many ways.
I see. And my last question is, would you recommend your fellow Koç University colleagues to get involved in an Erasmus Plus KA2 project?
Definitely. I mean, it was the best decision actually I have made in my life in the past years, because I have studied, for example, Mesopotamian archaeology as a main field, but I have seen everything in books. And when I saw the originals in the museum in Baghdad and the Iraq Museum, I really had tears in my eyes. So it's a different feeling, and it had fostered the whole project, collaborations. You meet the students, you meet a new mindset and a new country, a new geography. And this project leads also to new projects. So not only the continuation of WALADU to BANUU, but also you meet new colleagues with whom you want to collaborate also on different things, and you learn a whole system. This really educates you, but on the other hand, you meet people who have a great heart, and I'm grateful. So I'm actually really grateful also to Professor Marchetti that he invited me. And as I said, it was the best decision I've made in the past years in my life.
Okay, thank you very much for your time and this interview.
Thank you.
So I hope there will be many applications after that, after your interview. Okay,
No,
thank you.
great. Thank you also for your help. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.